Welcome back to session 19. This is Act 2. We've just cleared out some of the bad guys. The seer is unconscious. His eyeballs have been removed surgically. And we have discovered a back room full of jars of pee and poop.
Fecal matter.
Yeah, pee and poop. So with that, I'll turn it over to Dennis.
Suddenly all those littered box jokes make more sense.
I think it's just Orion who's back there right now.
Yeah.
You want to roll me a perception check, please?
Sure thing.
Orion wishes this cotton carton didn't make so many sense.
Ooh, I rolled a wonderful nat 8.
All right. I will wait to see if anybody else discovers.
I mean, you did good. You did good.
Yeah. Yay me.
You do good.
Everybody seems to be.
Does anybody else want to go investigate the poop pantry?
Yes, I will. I mean, certainly my comrades probably can't see because they're 10 feet below me. I'll let them know about the secret room that appears to be full of pee and poop. Although we might want to spend some time reading through whatever those Grimlocks were writing, because maybe that'll lead us to some clues as to what's going on.
What exactly do you say?
Hey, there's what looks to be like a secret room back here. It smells horrible. And from what I can tell, it's like filled with jars of piss and poop.
Ew.
I'm not going over there.
But he was trying to get back there, and the magic puck stopped him.
Okay, so he was trying to get back to the bathroom? Are you sure there's no other way out of there?
I don't know. I haven't gone back there yet. I just finished yanking his eyeballs out. I can see what's in there. I can smell what's back there. And all I know is that when I put the puck back in my Faraday bag, the entrance kind of revealed itself. It was as if it was a magical entrance that was being blocked by the puck. So it's got to be important enough that he was using magic to conceal it.
I'm going to look at the kitten and say, well, it's okay, the puck's gone, so you won't turn into a statue again. Should we go back there?
I think your mic is muted.
Dennis, are you aware that you're on silent?
The kitten has changed its attitude ever since the seer went unconscious.
Oh, okay.
It seems disappointed, but the tail twitch is gone, and it's more than happy to climb up into the nape of your neck again.
Okay.
Disappointed.
Seems.
What are the other two kittens doing?
Oh, they're exploring, sniffing things, playing with each other.
Okay. Well, I'm not going back there. I'm heading back over towards Frederick.
Okay. I'll grab the seer by the scruff of the neck. I'll toss him down to the pit, and I'll call over to Ember. I said, "Here, you three can talk to this guy when he wakes up, and I'll walk into the outhouse, for a lack of a better term, and have a look around, because in my mind, something important was back here because it was guarded by magical means."
Yeah, I guess I'll go with Orion.
Can you minimize that? The meeting?
So Ember's up here. You walk in and the stench is overwhelming of this 20 by 20 room. Go ahead and make your perception check.
Uh, 18.
Okay. So clay pots, and none of them are sealed, but there seems to be, at least in a few of them, something, shall we say, moving around.
And the clay pots.
Yes, in swimming in the excrement.
Orion,
Yeah.
there's something moving in there.
Oh, and I'll go and how big are the clay pots?
About a gallon milk jug size,
Okay.
but you know how the milk jug is really small opening. This has got like a wider opening.
Okay. I'll grab one of them and kind of hold it and have a see if I can see anything in there.
No, you don't see anything in there, but you do feel the movement of something in there.
Oh, there's something definitely in here.
You want sound? You don't need sound. Sound okay, right?
I'm gonna walk back out to the ledge and toss the clay pot towards the southern wall, breaking it so I can see what's in there.
It's a
Ew.
fish. It's like a fish. It does not seem happy to be free. And yeah, so
That's what tactical cam.
it's kind of about as long as your index finger.
Oh,
And granted, you have to look closely to see this, but it does have opposable thumbs as it tries to make its way.
oh.
Do its eyes look like the Grimlock's eyes?
No. It's a very tiny thing. Yeah, so
Does it look
I don't know
like-
if you've ever seen a goby,
Yeah.
the fish.
Oh,
the go-
yes.
Yeah, it's like that, only really skinny.
What's my camera showing?
Also, it reeks.
I'll call out to Regali and Frederick and go, look, that's what's in the pots. What is this?
What is that? I don't know. I'm not looking. I'm gonna go look at these pages of stuff. I'm not. Oh.
No, we're not. No, I'm going to go look at the other pile of pages. I'm with Frederick.
Does it look like a natural animal or like some kind of...
No natural known animal that Ember has ever seen or heard of.
That's disgusting.
This thing is, it runs to the edge of the puddle that you made
Yep.
and stops and turns around and goes in another direction. It seems to be like a Roomba. As soon as it runs out of excrement, it turns around and tries to find like a deeper, so it can swim around.
Gotcha. Well,
That's what you notice.
that's not something you see every day.
Frederick,
Ooh, yeah.
you do notice a huge difference in the pages. Now, you would think two people copying down the same thing would write the same thing, but they don't. Okay? So between the two stacks, you can definitely see patterns emerging. You can definitely see similarities between the symbols that they were writing. But what you can't figure out is what it's saying, how it's saying it, and why don't these pages match up? Like, you would think as soon as you entered this place and the seer said something like, oh my gosh, I'm being attacked, somebody help me. You would think that they would say the same thing on both pieces of paper, but they don't.
Right.
And that's weird.
Can I try something?
Sure.
I'd like to take the top page from both stacks and lay them one over each other and then hold them up and like in between me and Ild and see if when they're laying over top of each other you can see through them or something, like if it's half of letters or something.
You have no idea how I wish I was that creative. And you will probably see that in a future episode. That exact thing needs to happen. But unfortunately, no, that's not how this works.
Oh, bummer.
But I wish it did, because that's pretty cool. Do you have inspiration?
No, I do not.
Okay, give yourself inspiration. That was clever. I like that. That gave me a great idea for something in the future.
I'm picturing that as Regalia is holding up these pages, Ilda's like slowly moving closer to them, thinking that she's like offering him a snack.
Oh, no, sorry, Ild. That it didn't work. I'm going to hand it back to Frederick.
Oh, I liked her. That's right.
Well, should we try to wake this seer up and start asking some questions as to what's going on with the writings and what the hell is up with the weird looking fish with opposable thumbs?
I'll go tell
Sure.
Red that it's okay.
Oh yeah, let's go find Red first. Make sure he's okay.
Oh yeah.
No, you guys can interrogate him. I'm just going to go find Red.
Okay.
Red, it turns out, is probably right about here listening to everything that's going on.
Oh, hi, Red.
Oh. Let's see if I can get this there. Is that better?
We can't see the thing now that we can see the tactical cam. I think it's a one or the other scenario.
Duh. Sorry.
Hey, there's Red.
Oh, hey, Red. Hey, can you make head or tails of these? I'm going to offer him one of the pages.
Oh. Wow, looks like you had a bit of a fight here.
Yeah. Can you read this?
Oh, let's have a look here. Nope, no idea.
Do you have any idea what's up with the poop fish?
Oh, those aren't just any poop fish.
They're the poop fish.
Oh, really? I was so certain they were the common sort.
What you kind of have to do is put one in your ear. And
Do that.
for about a week, depending on how old they are, whether or not they're carrying eggs, you can understand any language spoken to you, because it'll whisper in your ear what's being said.
Nope. Nah.
What?
Nope.
No.
Are you pulling my leg?
No.
No.
Have you had one put in your head?
No.
Oh, no. Those are special.
Who?
They don't give them to just anybody.
Well, who do they give them to?
I don't know.
Have you seen anybody put one of these things in their ear?
Nope, just heard about it. Read a couple of things. They're called babblefish.
Are they always found in poop?
No, heavens no. But they do tend to thrive on bacteria. Dark places. Warm, dark places.
Ew.
Mm. Which is why the ear canal's so wonderful.
Ew. Ooh.
I hate everything about this place.
Wait a minute. You said something about depending on carrying eggs. What happens if it's carrying eggs?
Oh, they
No, we don't need to know. You know what?
they'll just
You know what?
they'll wiggle out and go try and find a place to lay them.
Okay.
And you said the fish stay in your ear for about a week?
Yeah, that's about their lifespan. Then you got to get another one.
Huh.
Wait. So does it just die in there?
Well, yeah. That's why they make those tiny little hooks with the line on them, and you just got to pull them back out.
Ew.
And who did you hear about getting these things put in their ear?
What? Didn't everybody go to college?
Nope. Only me.
Anybody?
Oh, really?
Bard College. Sorry.
Which one?
Glamour.
Really? Oh, nice. Legend and lore here.
Oh.
Yeah, we were the bookish types, the nerds
Oh,
nobody wanted to
yeah.
talk to.
Nerd school.
Yeah, yeah. The non-partiers, that's us.
I just went outside.
By any chance, is anybody connected with Ball or Miracle get one of these things put in their ears?
Oh, no idea. As far as I know, the Grimlocks brought them with them. There was an exit, but the seer had the tunnel blown. And it caved in, so there was no exit, and they all had to stay here and protect him. That was his deal.
To protect these little fishy things.
No, to protect the seer.
See- Here.
I'm sorry, to protect the seer. Okay.
Prophecy. That's what all them pages are about. He would light a little fire, a little tiny cooking fire, and he'd throw mushrooms and spices on it, and it'd flare up, and he'd breathe in all those smokes. And then eventually he'd just kind of start doing this, and he'd start babbling. And then those guys would start writing, furious. And the faceless one, have you met him yet?
No.
No.
Well, there's a guy, and he's running one of these camps. He's very, very interested in these pages and what the seer has to say.
Huh.
How many pages are in the stacks?
Oh, volumes, volumes.
Where did
Where did they keep the ones they already wrote?
Well, these all get delivered to the faceless one, so I assume he keeps them.
Okay.
do you know where the
So guys,
face
what
one
if
lives?
He lives one of those 3 doors out there in the elevator room.
Third door.
Okay. I'm gonna take out one of the pucks to see if it has any effect on the little fish thing.
But it's not in your ear.
Correct.
Okay, so it's just wiggling around trying to find deeper
Poop.
place to... It doesn't like light.
Okay. I'm going to. My companions are all far away enough. I'm gonna wash that one off with a little water and stick it in my ear before they can stop me.
No, don't, no,
All right.
no.
So I need a Constitution check.
This is gonna go really well. Constitution saving throw is 14.
Okay, then roll percentiles to see if it's pregnant.
Woohoo. Where's my d10s? Oh, here we go.
Ooh, never looking at Orion the same again.
58.
Okay. You have one in your ear. It settles in nicely after making a whole bunch of noise into one side of your head.
Okay.
And then you can hear plain as day. Like nothing is plugging your ear.
Okay. I don't speak any language other than Common. So, Frederick, what languages do you speak?
Oh, well, I mean, I know Elvish, I know Orcish. I once met a Halfling. You taught me a few phrases in Halfling. You know,
Well, say some things to me in
Red
Elvish.
Red says he knows enough Gnomage to get his face slapped.
Start talking to me in Elvish.
Ryan, do you know where I'm going?
And do I understand him?
You totally understand every single word he said.
Holy crap, you just said, Ryan, do you know where I'm going to? Say something else.
Man, oh,
Call it holy crap. I think arcanic crap is more likely.
oh yeah, that's probably true.
Well, wow. Okay, well, there's that. What do we do with this? And this piece of junk, and I kicked the seer who is apparently still unconscious.
Oh, is he not dead yet?
Not yet.
Why not?
Good question. And I reached down and I torque his neck.
Ooh, goodness gracious.
Intense.
Okay, Seer has perished.
The obnoxious one is dead.
I think we need to go find this faceless one.
I think we need a long rest.
That too, which we can get hopefully we can either take a long rest here or, yeah, this is probably the best place.
Yep.
Do you guys want to
Probably.
fish in your ear?
No.
No.
Okay, suit yourselves.
Are there more in there though?
There
Doesn't matter. Don't want them.
There does seem to be movement in more jars, yes.
Ew.
Well, I feel like we should either take them or destroy them.
I like that second option a lot.
Okay, have fun. I head up back up the
How do you want to destroy them?
What?
They want to destroy the poop fish, the babble fish.
How do you plan on doing that?
I don't know.
Amber, you should light that whole place on fire.
Oh, Ember and
Light it
Ild.
up.
Ember and Ild just got a tingle down their spine, I think.
Hey, go for it.
I bet that stuff in there burns real nice.
Ew. Ew.
While Ember and Ild decide exactly how they want to burn that place down, Red, where's the safest place for us to get some rest?
Well, if you don't light that fire there and fill this whole cavern up with smoke, we can head out.
Head out. So what do you mean out? Like,
Oh,
Both
one of
Ember
those
and
things
Ild are very
that drop
disappointed.
from the ceiling and cloud your face.
Cloakers?
Yeah,
No. Yeah?
you gotta watch out for those. But yeah, why don't we just head out? Back to the elevator room, don't you know?
Okay, yeah, I'm okay with that.
okay.
Ember's gonna wash another one off and put one in her ear too.
Ember is?
Yeah.
Gross. Constitution check, please.
It's like a little animal companion.
Of any kind you want.
No, it is not. Oh, we took the papers with
14.
us, just to be clear.
Oh, you're grabbing the papers. That's a good idea.
Sorry, what was your roll?
14.
Okay. All right, same thing. You feel your ear being plugged, and then there's like this rustling around.
Ugh.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you can hear out of your ear again.
there's any left, Ild will try putting them in his ear.
And they burn up. You're actually making them scream.
We can hear their screams. It's,
Yes. So back, you remember you walked up a really steep incline.
yep.
If you want to light these on fire, it'll take a while for these chambers to fill with smoke before it comes down that incline. So if you want to do that now, that would be perfectly all right.
Cool.
All right. We'll let Ember have her fun.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have officially cleared out 2/3 of this dungeon. How's that feel?
Feels pretty good.
Where would you like to rest?
My vote is the elevator room.
The problem with the elevator room is that, if you'll remember, somebody upstairs
Was
knows
was trying to get
that the
there.
elevator isn't working.
Yeah.
What if we go back into the first cult place that we cleared? There were like beds and stuff in there.
There,
Yeah, those had lockable doors too.
there were. Yeah, good point, Regali.
If we stay up at the top area where like that lever was that activated the statue, and like where the wizard guy was trying to revive that one lady,
Yep.
we stay up in there, block off any other way except through that area with the statue.
Yep.
Activate the statue. We got our own personal guard.
Nice.
I like it.
That is a good plan.
I like
Also,
it.
should I roll percentile to see if my fish is pregnant?
Yes, please do.
Two.
Did you say 02?
Yeah.
We'll
Very
see.
pregnant.
Orion,
Yep.
what did you do with those eyeballs that you cut out?
I'm going to put them in my pouch.
In each pocket.
Okay.
Because you said they're not humanoid. They don't look like they're from an animal, some kind of beast. So I'm kind of curious as to what eyeballs these things came from. And something tells me that sooner or later we're going to run into whatever the hell donated these eyes from.
Okay.
Possibly a stuffed animal.
Possibly. A white bunny. Run away.
All right. So very cautiously, according to Red, is the door is opened into the elevator room from the Grimlock's caverns. And you notice that the door to where you're going to have your long rest is also open.
Did we leave it open?
I can't remember if we closed it or left it open.
Well, let's shut this one so then we know.
Yes. We'll shut this one. And I guess let's go see if anybody's in there.
All right. Before you leave this door, Red picks his nose, finds a green one, and puts it up in the crack of the door.
Yeah. Okay.
So that if somebody opens it,
It'll fall.
you'll know. Okay?
You know, you can also do this, and he pulls out one of his hairs and licks both sides of it and then stretches it across the center of the, like, if is it double doors or just one door?
Just one door.
All right, well then on the door frame and the door. That's a lot less gross.
He doesn't like your method because when the spit dries, it's quite possible the hair just falls.
Gotta get really
I'm gonna
good at
roll
that.
my eyes about both of them.
Ember just pushes some dirt against the door so that it'll,
Oh, that's a good one too.
yeah.
Okay. What would you like to do about the door being open?
I think we need to go in, and if there's more people in there, confront them. If not, let's get our rest. I mean, what are the
I
other
think the other,
options? Go through door number 3?
you haven't had
No,
a-
we're not.
Yeah,
You haven't had a long rest since you got here, right?
correct.
Right.
Okay.
I think we had a
Okay.
short rest.
We did have a short rest by the elevator before we came down into the area with the
I
grimlocks.
I do remember that.
I have a couple spells left, but I'm running very low.
Right. So how are you going about doing this? Are you just gonna barge in and start walking around?
I
Yeah.
think we should
Cautious.
I
Oh,
was gonna say cautious, but
yeah, cautiously.
We could cautiously barge in.
Yeah.
And surreptitiously we barged in.
I don't know, fly casual, Chewy.
Do you want to send the elf with dark vision up ahead a little bit?
Yeah. Frederick, do you mind going
Yeah.
point since you can see the best of us in here?
no, yeah, that's fine.
Although, wasn't Balls well lit with torches and stuff? I think it was.
I think it was.
Yeah.
At least more well lit than the other place.
All right. Frederick and Orion
Okay.
will go in side by side. We'll lead the way.
Behind my shield.
Yep.
Not even watching where you're going, just hiding
That's
behind
just
the shield.
entirely behind my shield. So everything will be fine.
Uh, all right. Everyone remembers what a dire boar sounds like, right?
Yeah, how could you
Yes.
forget that?
I remember how it sounds when I pulled the tusk out of its carcass.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, that's right. You are gruesome. All right.
In his defense, he wasn't entirely in control at the time.
No, I wasn't.
That being said, we didn't know that.
This is true.
Still think we need to see about therapy sessions for Orion.
Hey, my violence has saved the bacon of our party on more than a couple occasions, so let's not poo-poo my violent tendencies. They come in handy.
Okay, but your violence also slapped me around.
That wasn't me.
How would we know that?
Just saying.
Also, another question. Ember, why aren't you wearing green?
What? Oh. Yeah. Didn't you get the memo? Party members wear green tonight?
Yeah.
It's the uniform.
Have a green
Green.
hoodie.
This is not the right green.
Go get a different green hoodie.
Come on.
Well,
Solidarity.
Preferably a green crew neck.
Nice call. Hadn't even noticed that.
Sorry, that was way off topic.
Nah, it'll make it into the outtakes. Speaking of outtakes,
It's not St. Patrick's Day, is it?
speaking of outtakes, Frederick is centered, front and center in session 17's outtakes.
Ooh.
Hmm.
I have no idea what I did.
Can't wait.
Got no
Hey,
idea.
it got uploaded today, so at the very least, go see Act 3 and fast forward all the way to the end.
Is that where he
All
kept
the way to
freezing?
the end.
No,
So what happens to Ild when you guys take a long rest?
He goes away after an hour.
Okay. So Ild is taking a long rest somewhere else.
Yield.
Are you keeping watch?
we should. We need at least one person to be able to push the button on the throne.
Ember, do you have any more transformations before? Because then you could do the spider thing.
I am out.
Okay.
Red wants to know how you guys made your little hook and where you got the tiny string for your battlefish.
They didn't think that far ahead.
No?
No. No. Whenever
Were you supposed to apply that before you let it in your ear?
when it dies, I will ask my good friend Ember to turn into a little tiny spider, crawl up my ear, and drag the thing's carcass out.
Ew. Even
Ew.
that might be worse
Whoa.
than what
Just
I had planned disease-wise.
for the sake of like trauma, Ember, could you instead turn into a tiny earwig?
Gross.
I am more than happy to take first watch. Who wants second watch?
I can take second watch.
Ember has third. Regali has fourth. Cool. I don't quite
I
trust.
thought we had rules about Ember doing third watch.
I don't know. We'll do the overlapping watch
Yeah.
and hopefully everything turns out just peachy fine.
I think Ember should
Okay.
get last watch so she can make breakfast for everyone.
Oh, I will swap with Ember.
Okay.
All right. Red's in too if you want to get some extra shut-eye.
Yeah, I don't trust Red.
That's great.
I don't know about that.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah. Why would I trust Red? I don't know this person.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got great hockey advice, but that doesn't mean anything.
All right. Long rest taken.
Yay.
Oh,
Guys, that was the best rest ever.
Insult to injury. Okay.
go well. I'll go ahead and shut off the big statue.
Okie dokie.
Over breakfast, I'm gonna sit with Red. Does he have a banjo by any chance?
Does he have a what?
Banjo? 'Cause I do.
No, sorry, not a banjo. I have him having the elongated flute that you play like this.
That's cool too. So we're gonna co-write a song about what you get when you take a long rest on your adventure. Get your energy back, you get your inspiration back, you get your spells back, you get
It's like the exact opposite of a country song.
yeah.
Regali and Frederick both decided against Babblefish.
hmm
So Red, it turns out, knows quite a few phrases in different languages. And when he speaks Abyssal, Regali gets do you know what a sphincter moment is? It's where every muscle in your body clenches for a moment, like sudden, terrifying danger. And as soon as it comes, it goes away.
Do we recognize that somebody is speaking a different language?
You don't know it's Abyssal. I assume Regali does because she has heard the vowel sounds, because she speaks a little bit of it.
Okay.
What? Red. What'd you just say?
And he repeats it, and the same thing happens. It's just a flash of sheer and complete terror in your future. And he speaks something else in Abyssal that Ember and Orion hear as, is there something wrong with this language? And you get a longer flash, and you're afraid if he keeps speaking it, it will be an ever increasing time increments, and eventually that's all you will feel.
Can you just not, please? It's kind of like the word moist. Something about those sounds. I just, please.
Did he say that word in Abyssal?
He will not use, no, he says that's something you just don't do. You do not say that word in Abyssal. As bad as it is in common, in Abyssal, it actually does damage. So.
I'm a little curious as to why Red knows how to speak in Abyssal.
Oh, he doesn't know a lot. He can conjugate a couple verbs, and yeah. He knows all the swear words,
Yeah.
of which there are many.
Okay.
Isn't every word in Abyssal?
A swear word, yeah.
I was thinking, like, if you took Abyssal and, like, listed up over here all of the cusses, and over here you listed up, like, complimentary words. One would probably take you quite a bit.
I was just thinking, like, by definition, like, every word in Abyssal is considered a curse word.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are awake.
Yep.
Red stretches out and doesn't seem to mind that Orion insulted him, so.
Well, he gets an extra nap, so.
Out into the elevator room you go, and Regali
Yes.
thought she saw something move in the pool.
There was something in the pool.
You just thought, not a for sure thing, but
Is it another babblefish?
Hey, Red, you want to come with us into the last part of the, we're going to go clean out that last third of the cult. Do you want to come with us, or do you want to stay here and fish?
oh, you know what? I think what I'm going to do, since you cleared out everybody that was in here, I think I'm going to look for hidden things. And if I find anything, you guys just come on back and knock on the door. And I'll let you in and show you what I found.
Can it be Instant?
Sure.
Quick.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Guys, we need to be able to remember this knock next session. Or 3
Fair enough.
sessions
Fair
from
enough.
now.
Fair enough.
If it's not shaving a haircut, it's not going to happen. No shave or haircut. COVID.
Gonna leave that up to the editor.
Okay, I guess we'll leave him behind and make our way to door number 3.
Can I maybe like do an insight check to see if he's
You absolutely can. First, let me make my deception check.
Hey,
okay?
wait a minute.
Which may or
22.
may not be... All right, go ahead.
I got a 22.
22? Okay. You believe he's not lying.
Okay. He seems on the up and up, as I would expect from Red Green.
Okay, so like, I agree that he's on the up and up, but also rolling insight checks on bards is almost pointless.
It's true. Well, guess if he was trying to sell his lodge or,
Sell slot.
Oh, yep, this duct tape it'll hold it up fine. No leaks. It's water savvy.
Well, in those cases, I'm not sure he knows he's lying.
Yep, I fixed it. Good as new.
It's about 10 after 9. I know Tom's got to get to work. Is this a good spot to take a break? And we start
is.
session 20 by kicking the door down on Merkel's part of the dungeon? Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, so we'll just do that. Did you want to go check out the pool?
I'll go take a look at the pool.
Okay. It does look as if the water has been disturbed, but without actually going in or with a really big net or a 10-foot pole. There's no way to.
There's no way to know.
All right.
Is the black cat acting any different around it?
No.
Or just the same?
Yep.
R.I.P.
Okay.
15-foot ladder.
Yeah, did any of the pieces survive that could just be a 10-foot pole?
Sorry. Regali, there is one thing that the black cat does do at the pool almost every single time, and you thought it was just that outward stretch thing that they do,
Yeah.
but it doesn't seem to be that now that you've seen it twice. It seems to be something else.
Downward facing dog.
There you go. All right, so
It's
we will
Bowie.
pick this up next Thursday. No, Tuesday.
Tuesday. Welcome back to session 19 of the Return of the Nine.
Hey, you mind if I borrow your phone? Sorry,
too.
my phone died. Well, it's better than 0, which won't even let me boot up.
5.
Relatable.
We'll try that again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.